Gather round, everyone, and heed again the Tale of Drakfu. Welcome back, everybody. So we are continuing our questing in Nagrand after just barely doing the, or at least a few days ago, doing the Dungeons and Drakfus for Razorfen Crawl. So first things first, since I had that issue when I was in Razorfen Crawl, let's go ahead and turn in some of these quests. So Zorba the Advisor, let's go ahead and turn that in.
This is a great victory for the people of Gerada. Well done, Drakfu.
There we go. So now we have that. We're going to try and keep our quest log as clear as we possibly can. Not sure how well that's going to work out, but we're going to try. At the very least. And thankfully, we don't have to go too far for the next quest. However, we are going to need to do a flying break when we head over to Nagrand Safari. So we have all three of theirs done. And we might as well just keep the momentum going. And thankfully, he didn't have an additional quest for us, so I don't have to worry too much about the quest log being too full. Next up, we have the poop quest to put in. And that is with Elementalist Loap.
What you need?
Excuse me. Just barely ate lunch, so yeah. A rare bean. Elementalist Loap makes 2 fists and shakes his head in disapproval. Ogre-sized. Ogre-sized. Please do not wash yourself in the sacred waters of the throne. Elementalist Loap holds a prepared Caracolai tablet up. You place this under your tongue and allow it ample time to dissolve. Once it is dissolved, you'll be able to breathe water as if it were air. Okay, so agitated spirits of Skysong. The disturbance in the ebb and flow of the waters of Nagrand has greatly agitated the water spirits of Skysong Lake. They have in turn begun sowing destruction throughout the waterways of the area. Watusun of the Water has come to us in a vision and granted us permission to remedy the problem, so long as the source of the disturbance is also dealt with. We will get to the source, but first you must deal with the problems immediate to the throne. Destroy the agitated lake spirits and return to me.
So long.
Alright, so we need to kill 8 lake spirits for that, but before we do that, quick flying music while we make our way to the Nagrand Safari to get more quests there. Okay, we are here at the Nagrand Safari. Let's go ahead and turn in all of the quests that we have done, because we have all the mastery ones done for this round. Every day is a gift. Make the most of it. For tomorrow we shall stride swifter over the plains than today. We will spread our arms further and strain to achieve that which tonight we can only dream of, though it may ever elude us. Okay, so you must always push yourself if you are to one day stalk the mightiest of prey. While you are not yet ready, I will point you in the right direction. There is another breed of windrock, even deadlier. Seek out the ravenous windrock to test your mettle against. You will find them in the heart of Nagrand, to the west and southwest. So we need to take care of ravenous windrocks now. And Herald Lane.
Well,
that's a good tale. How you bagged all those stags, Monk. But I think that you could do better. I've got something else in mind for you. Alright, so Talbot Mastery again. This darn scratch is getting the worst of me, it would seem. So if you're up, are you up to filling and for me again? This time you're going to bag yourself some thorn grazers. They're tougher and wilier than the stags, so keep your wits about you. Look for them sheltered under the trees in the middle of Nagrand, to the west and to the south. Go on, get out there and show Hemet what you're made of. I'll be fine. I love the fact that I'm just going out of character to cough. That's alright.
Light bless you.
Somebody's gonna be like, that's not authentic. I don't care.
How are you?
Clefthoof Mastery. Ah, fair start, but that's just the beginning. The lesser Clefthoof proved nothing. Let's move you up to a bigger challenge. Clefthoof Mastery again. You've proved to me that you can find and take down a regular Clefthoof, but far more dangerous are the Clefthoof bulls. Bag yourself 12 of those, then you can talk to me of your hunting prowess. Look for them along the middle region of Nagrand, to the west and to the south. So pretty much all in the same area. So that's going to be very helpful. Plus, we can also get some other questing done in the area. So, let's go ahead and get things started. I'm just trying to think, which one do we want to do first? I'm trying to keep all of this stuff You know what? That's right. We're going to take care of the Tortured Earth Spirits, because I have a feeling Gordog is going to have another quest for us. Let's go ahead and get that done, and it's going to be another 3, so it's not going to take a whole lot of time. So first of all, happy Wednesday, everybody. I hope everybody's having a good day. Me, not quite so much. I've been, so I recorded this the previous day, and I am very tired. I've been having a very full recording day, and now I'm actually running a little late, so I don't know. I'm going to try and get this out to you guys with as much time as I can, but I actually am due in the next little bit to go with the Geek News crew to go see Godzilla Resurgence. We were able to score some tickets for that limited screening, so I might be in a little bit of a hurry with this one, but I'm going to try very hard not to let it affect me here. Okay, so I know that I should be doing a lot more, but Gordog technically should have been turned in that last round. So we're going to take care of that. And then we're going to start out where the last episode began, because we need to go back to the Ring of Blood to take care of that. So here we go. Gordog should not be too far off. I don't see him. There he is. Just took a while for him to spawn. Gordog, I'm here! So the Tortured Earth. Gordog nods in approval. Good. Spirits sleep now. Eating Damnation. Gordog picks up a rock and begins to chew on it. Gordog tastes. Gordog knows where this earth has been. Gordog raises one of his massive legs and stomps the ground. Look, see Nagrand. Gordog directs you to the imprint of his foot. Within the imprint, you see what appears to be a perfect geological map of Nagrand, marked with the locations of where you can find the elementals Gordog wants you to destroy. Break them. Bring Gordog the pieces to eat. Take the map. So he wants us to... Nagrand has asked you to bring him 10 enraged Crusher cores, and so that's going to be the next task from Gordog, and that's going to be really helpful to take care of right now. The next thing we're going to do is, since it's right here, we're going to use one of these Nagrand cherries so that we can breathe underwater for 5 minutes while we kill off some agitated lake spirits. That shouldn't be too difficult, right? So yeah, I'm actually excited tonight. We're going to go see Godzilla Resurgence, so this is going to be the first Toho Godzilla movie in a while. I mean, we had the Legendary movie, but that's not Toho. And I still like the Legendary movie, regardless. I have some problems with it, but that's alright. I have problems with a lot of movies, and I still like them. There we go, 3 out of 8. We just need 5 more. Thankfully, we're going to get that done within the time limit here. So I'm excited for that, and I'm just busy as crap, because I'm actually getting ready to, hopefully in the next week or two, I'm actually going to need to take a break from YouTube, and it's just going to be that I'm going to be doing some upgrades to the office. So I'm just not going to have access to my PC while I do that. I'm just kind of letting people know in advance. There will probably be a video in the next couple of days just saying I'm going to be taking a break. I think it's going to be just after Bonsai. So right after that, there will probably not be any uploads that given week. And it's solely because I have some new things that I want to put up in the office, some acoustic foam to help things out with the sound, as well as being able to possibly even upgrade my computer. I'm not quite sure. The parts need to get here, but that would also be a welcome thing to happen. So that's all 8. And we also got some motive water out of that too, so we can sell that. All right, next quest that we need to take care of. Oh, yes, never mind. I was technically supposed to go to the Ring of Blood, so we're going to go do that. Quick flying music while we make our way there. Okay, so there is the Ring of Blood right there. It's all in all of its bloody glory. And so we're going to go ahead and talk to Gugthok. Yeah, that's what I thought. We'll help out with this one really quick. we go. So let's go and talk to
How you doing?
Gurgthok. So you ready for your first battle? If you are, let me know and I'll get things started. All you have to do is go and wait in the ring of blood for your opponent to arrive. This fight is against Broken Toe, a ferocious Clefthoof. Good luck, I hope you brought friends. And remember, the fight's over when either you or your opponent are lying face down on the arena floor.
Be good.
Okay, so we can do this. This is technically a dungeon quest, but I think we're like a level or two above Nagrand at this point, so all we need to do is step into the ring of blood. Plus, we do have some abilities that'll help out. The battle is about to begin! Drakfu versus the ferocious Clefthoof Broken Toe! Ow, that hurt. Okay. Yeah, we might not be able to do the Ring of Blood just yet. Magic cut. Okay, we're back. So I thought they might have retuned this so that people could get through it quicker. I don't think they have now, because that was, I believe, Broken Toe was still elite. So, not saying that we're not going to do this, but I'm going to try and get an extra level or two before we do. That way I'm walking in with a little bit more of an advantage. Both gear-wise, level-wise, all that stuff. So the next quest that we can take care of... let's go ahead and take care of the Enraged Crusher course, because that's nearby. And it's a specific type of Earth Elemental that we're not going to find anywhere else on the map, I don't think. Yeah, it's only in that one area. All we have to do is just take out these Enraged Crushers, and then we'll get cores from them. And actually, the Thorn Grazers are out here too, so we can take care of that on the way. There we go. I think it's like a 100% drop rate, so this won't take that long. Woo! There we go. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and speed things up while we kill off some Talbuks as well as some Enraged Crushers, so be right back. Okay, we are back. We also got an additional Clefthoof Bolt in the area, so we don't need to worry about that too much. But now that we've taken care of that, let's see. What can we take care of in the immediate area? Let's go ahead and move on to the Clefthoof Bulls. They're not too far off. And what I'm going to try and do is, I was hoping to have like the entire area taken care of as far as quests. Problem is that the quest log that I have right now is completely full of other things. So that if I try and do dungeons and Drakfus and stuff like that, I might have more incidences where I have to get rid of stuff. So maybe what we'll do is like every 3 or 4 quests, we'll try and turn them in. Maybe in a 5th one if I can get close to the Ravenous Wind Rocks. There we go, 5 out of 12. We're getting this done. Hi, Mr. Clefthoof. So that's halfway there. Any more bulls? Storm Ragers. There's another bull. Get be a goal. So yeah, I'm just gonna get people kind of used to the idea. I might be taking a week off just to make some improvements to the office, as well as be able to give myself kind of a break, because I love you guys and all, but maintaining this new schedule has been very difficult. And while I did get a break back in August, I'm already in need of one just because of how hectic the schedule has been and will be for the rest of the year technically. But thankfully, after Bonsai, things will start taking a little bit of a lax pace. Because then we just set things up for the holidays and probably even do a holiday break too. I don't know. I'm really gonna need. I have a feeling that as much as I love you guys, I do need breaks to be able to keep being creative, to be able to continue the creative juices flowing and continue to come up with stuff that you guys want to see. Oh, actually, do I need them? No, never mind. Okay, so we could probably take care of the Ravenous Windrocks as well. I don't know. Let's see. What was the other quest I was looking at? Here it is. Oh, Flawless Greater Windrock Beak. I'm going to need that. Oh, more mist. So yeah, nothing against you guys. I'm just trying to make sure that I can continue to maintain this pace and keep some longevity to it. And of course, I will let you guys know in the meantime. I hope you guys aren't going to be mad about that, but we are all human, and therefore rest is kind of essential. Can we get a Flawless Windrock Eye? Come here.
I'm out of
We might not be able to get one. I don't know. I thought you just had to kill these guys. But it's not proving very fruitful. Yeah, Flawless Greater Windrock Beak. Let's group them up and see if that helps. Then maybe that'll increase my chances. All I gotta do is find a corpse. Then I'm good. Come here, Greater Windrock. Fine. I'll kill you this way. Still nothing. Although you had a breastplate on you. What the heck? Don't try and question the logic of this game. Just for some reason, owls carry breastplates. There we go. There's our Flawless Windrock Beak. And the next thing that we're going to need... Ooh, Gut Ripper. That's actually the end of the Windrock Mastery quest, is to take on Gut Ripper for his head. So now we're just going to need some Aged Clefthoof Blubber, which I think we can get here. Yeah, here's some Aged Clefthoof. Let's try that. Nope. That didn't work. We don't need any Greater Windrocks anymore. So we just need some Aged Clefthoofs. Where are they? I wish I could find them. There's one. Hey, old man. Come over here. I'm gonna kill you. For your blubber. For your blubber. It's alright, there's no need to get blubbery about it. I just need your blubber. That's all. There we go. More Aged Clefthoof. Where are some Aged Clefthoof people? There you are. Oh, and there's Baklor. He's the Talbot Mastery and one. You gotta go just kill Baklor. Okay. Well, maybe we won't worry about the blubber just yet. Maybe we'll take care of the Ravenous Windrocks. That might be something else we can do. Where are they? There they are. Okay, so quick flying music while we make our way to go kill some Ravenous Windrocks. Okay, so now we are officially in the area of Ravenous Windrock. This should not take that long. We just gotta keep killing these guys. Come on. All of them are so far out. Move your little legs, Drakfu. Move them. Now, somebody actually did ask me, like, what are my thoughts on the current raid content as it stands? So I'm gonna... I really wanted this guy to clarify his question, but I never heard back, because I wanted to know if they wanted me to include the world bosses as well, which I normally consider part of the raid content, but a lot of people do. So I'm just going to go ahead and go off the assumption of he did want me to include the raid bosses. Raid bosses are fine. I've only been able to do 2 or 3 of them. I've done Nithog, Levantis, and Withered Jim. So they're interesting. I really don't have any complaints for them, but it's world bosses. I rarely ever have a complaint with them. As far as Emerald Nightmare is concerned, I love it. I've since been able to complete it, and my guild is 1 or 2 of 7 on Heroic. So I've at least been able to see the content, and I love it. I love the fact that at the beginning of the raid, you actually are going into basically areas that you're familiar with, but they're corrupted by the nightmare. So in one boss, particularly like Ursoc, for people who have done the Guardian Artifact quest, I'm just going to go ahead and fly back and turn in some of these quests. In particular, the Guardian Artifact, where you go to Grizzly Hills to work with Ursoc in the Emerald Dream. I love the fact that you go back there, because that's where he is imprisoned. Then you also go to corrupted versions of... Thunderbluff is one of them for Ellerith. And then for Il'gynoth, you go to Angoro Crater. And the Dragons of Nightmare is just within the dream. And then finally you go to a corrupted Moonglade to face off against Cenarius. And that's a really cool moment to be able to go see all of these places that are so beautiful, so pristine, just torn apart by the nightmare. So I love the visuals of it. I love the bosses of it. And I also love that when you cleanse it, or like when you beat the final boss, you actually cleanse the Emerald Dream, and you get to see the Emerald Dream as it was intended in the game. So that's an interesting aspect to be able to look at. Looks very much like the Dreamway, so I'm very happy about that. The only thing that I would have a complaint with is the Rift of Aln. So eventually you go to face off Xavius against Xavius in the Rift of Aln, and it's basically just white. It's blank. It's nowhere. And frankly, this would have been a really great time to flesh out old god lore and maybe like put us with the old gods, like, you know, in some kind of coliseum to the old gods and have Xavius fight for them. But no, instead it's blank. And I just think there was some wasted potential there. Which is really sad, too, because we got to see kind of N'Zoth's version of his Faceless and all that, so it's just disappointing, at least to me. But overall, the Emerald Nightmare I loved. Even the opening boss, Nithendra, has some really great animations on her of like bugs just kind of coursing through her body. That is great to be able to look at. As far as the difficulty is concerned, I'm okay with it. I know a lot of people are kind of frustrated with the concept in some raids of a charity boss, like your first or second bosses are easy enough so that you can get some gear and start farming them. And I know a lot of hardcore raiders hate that. I am not in that camp. I think that a charity boss, as long as the story is good, as long as the mechanics are good, it's fine. Because for crying out loud, you could consider Lord Marrowgar to be a charity boss, and everybody loves referencing Marrowgar. So, okay, now that we're here at Gordog, let's go ahead and turn this in.
Gordog eats this rock. Gordog finds usurper. Bring rock.
Gordog spits out the chewed up rock, pelting you with a hail of rubble.
Poison! These rocks are not Nagrand. These rocks are from poison. You destroy poison rock. You find usurper.
Shattering the veil, Gordog breaks off a piece of ebon rock from his back.
You are granted a piece of the fury of the earth. Take the boulder of Gordog and hurl it at...
Oh, crap. That was accidental. Let's do this again. Let's see.
Take the boulder of Gordog and hurl it at the poison rock. Shatter their shells to discover the truth. Destroy the minions of the usurper and return to Gordog with the name. You find the shattered elements at the edge of the world, southwest.
Alright, so we now have our new assignment from Gordog. We should also have one for the agitated spirits. Let's go ahead and take care of that, too. So, Elemental Slow Up. There we go. Agitated Spirits, a Sky Song. Elemental is low up, kneels in the water, and says a prayer. The earthen ring, take no pride in what was done. We must do what we must. We do what we must to heal the land. Blessing of Incineratus. The wretched lost ones, heretofore banished to the swamps of Zangarmarsh, are seeking to spread their filth to other parts of our world. I have sought the wisdom of the Furies and gained their blessing. To stop the source, we must unleash the elements upon them. I give you living fire, plucked from the fiery essence of Incineratus himself. Travel to Windy Reed Village, southeast of here, and unleash the living fire upon their huts. Let them see the fury of the elements. Alright. So we now have that. And let's go ahead and quick flying music while we make our way to the the Nesting Wary Safari. Okay, we're back at the Nesting Wary Safari. Let's go ahead and turn in all of these quests. So, it's Farstrider. Windrock Mastery. You've proven your skill once more, monk. Now you must go on to stalk the fiercest of the Windrocks. You are ready, monk. Ready to face the mother of all Windrocks. Gut Ripper. Honor demands that after hunting so many of her children that you give her the chance to defeat you. Seek her out amongst the greater Windrock far to the west. Should you survive, bring her eye to me.
Ancestors watch.
So like I said, Gut Ripper. There we go. Just because he's getting annoying. So continue on. Drakfu, you did it, man. There's only one thing left to do then. Racking call. I'm not doing that, no. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. It's just a scratch. Just the same, I think you'll have to fill in for me one more time. You must seek out the great Bucklord, the king of the stags. Bring me one of his hooves as confirmation. Look for him leading his herd to the far west of Nagrand. See, that's what happens. I was trying to make that not happen. Alright, Hemet Nessingwary.
What can I do for you?
Left of Mastery. Impressive. Most impressive. You've got potential, kid. Now I'm going to give you the chance to have some real fun. Alright. Banthar is the fiercest and most elusive of all the Clifthoof in Outland. She's also the hairiest. It's also said that she roams with her Clifthoof herd in the spirit fields near Oshugun. You want to truly prove your hunting mastery? Bring me her horn. Alright. So now we have all of the elites, basically, of this area, but they're not elites anymore. That one I know got rebalanced. Now, it just so happens in this immediate area is Windy Reed Village that we needed for the other quest. So let's go ahead and take care of that while we're here. All we gotta do is take this living fire and burn their huts with it. So... And I believe what you have to do is you have to go into the huts. So... Living fire, living fire. Oh, that's cute. You get crap. You did the wrong thing. There we go. So, now that that's taken care of, we have the large hut taken care of. Now let's go ahead and take care of some of the other huts. Like Jabba the Hutt. I'm kidding. Star Wars fans, don't jump down my throat, so to speak. There we go. So the western hut is now destroyed. Thankfully, they're all in a line, so it's not going to take that long for me to get this done. Okay. Hi, Windy Raid Scavenger. Woo! And let's go ahead and burn this one, too. Fire! I don't know why, but I thought of Beavis and Butthead for a second there. And then this hut off in the distance is the Eastern Hut. The not quite so well known of the Hut family. And by Hut family, I mean the Hut family cartels. Alright, now that we've taken care of that. Alright, quick flying music while we make our way back to the Throne of the Elements, because I actually, unfortunately, need to kind of wrap this up for the day. Okay, we are back at the Throne of the Elements. Let's go ahead and turn in the quest Blessing of Incineratus. I believe, yeah, we just turn it in with an Elementalist low up. So let's do that. Hi, low up.
Must not give up.
Your efforts have stifled the spread of pollution, but other troubles have surfaced. Bong! 69! And we have the spirits polluted. Watusan was able to shed the stink of corruption, but in doing so, created a twisted spirit essence. A spirit essence composed of the vilest corruption found amongst the elements. You'll find this polluted spirit of the swamp southwest of here, hidden in the depths of Lake Sunspring. Find and destroy the polluted essence of Watusan, and any corrupt offspring that it may have created.
See.
Alright. And with that, I hate to do this, guys, but I'm actually running a little late for meeting the Geek News crew for our showing of Godzilla Resurgence. So I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Again, I apologize for this being so short, but I'll make up for it in the next part. And obviously, when we begin this, when we get back, we will continue our questing in Nagrand. Until then, I'm Drak, and I'll see you guys next time.